Now Sora 2 is out, and I've seen some of the videos that this thing's been generating, and it's honestly insane. The type of content you could make. I mean, I don't know how exactly it works. I haven't been able to use it yet, but I think how it works is you can scan your face with it, and it captures the details of your face, and you can make an AI version of yourself. Only this looks almost actually realistic from what I've seen, and to the point where I think the only thing left is to add some more details to it, because the shapes, everything, the movement, it all seems good, and a lot of people are making a lot of crazy AI content using it with themselves, with them interacting with other figures, movie stars, athletes, people who are no longer with us, cartoon characters, all that stuff. And this is insane to think about. The fact that something like this could be done. Now, what does this mean for content in general? That's what I'm thinking about, because this means that if anyone can create anything, up to I think there are probably some limitations. I don't know the specifics of it. I think you can put some limitations there, or they'll put some limitations, but seems like under certain circumstances you could probably create anything, and that's insane to think about. And which means that everyone's going to be making AI content, and all the content creators are going to be making AI content, because this is just so easy when you think about it. And more than that, there's going to be a lot more content on the internet, on the different social media apps and all that stuff because of this. Now, I don't know what the limitations of this are, but well, I saw a lot of stuff on YouTube, so I'm assuming that putting the stuff on YouTube isn't a problem. But yeah, there's gonna be so much content, so much wild stuff that anyone who's had a thought about anything they've seen or done can just create that into a video and put it on the internet. And it means we're gonna see some lot of crazy stuff, a lot of stuff that we never would have thought we would see, just because of the fact that how hard it would have been to make that stuff before. But this means that honestly anyone can make content. Now, does this mean that the content creators will suffer? The people who don't use AI or who has worked hard to create natural content? I don't think so, or at least I don't know. I hope not. But I feel like when there's so much AI content that's gonna be around, I think people are gonna be more interested in seeing real content. And the content that's probably gonna suffer, the traditional content that's probably gonna suffer the most, is the one where there's a lot of video editing and stuff going on. I don't think people are gonna care too much about that. The content where people use their actual take videos of them doing stuff without too much editing and all that stuff, I think that's gonna be still valid, because with so much AI content, I mean, people are gonna be interested in the unique thing, and the unique thing will end up being normal people doing normal stuff. So that stuff I don't think will suffer too much, but I think it's gonna take a hit in the short run, because there's a lot of new stuff flooding in, and people are gonna be watching all that stuff for a while until they get tired of it. But I'm thinking about what this means for people's imagination and creativity in the future, because I don't know, I feel like as incredible as this is, I don't know what to make of it. I'm still a bit confused by this, and I'm processing this, and I probably had to think about this and make something else in the future, another video in the future. And who knows, maybe I'll use some of the stuff if I'm able to as well for that video. But I gotta be honest, I don't really like putting myself in an AI video of doing things. I know it looks fun, but personally for me, I don't know, it feels a bit weird seeing me do things that I wouldn't actually do. I mean, I'm actually not doing, but that's just me. I think a lot of people don't mind that, and a lot of people won't mind watching that. But yeah, Sora 2, It's very interesting. And I'm also wondering how they're gonna be able to, how they're gonna maintain the processing power that's needed for all this. I feel like it's gonna need a lot of power because this is actually looks really good. And concerning that, I think this is gonna take a lot of power to maintain and run and improve. And I'm wondering how sustainable it is, but that's a whole nother thing. But as of now, Sora 2 is out, and well, it's gonna get crazy. It's already gotten crazy. There's a lot of stuff I saw, and I'm gonna try not to go through all of it because I'll just end up spending, I don't know, a week getting through the stuff. So, yeah, for a lot of people who are bored and want to watch some interesting content that looks realistic, this is a good choice for them, I guess. But yeah, I had to get back to you on Sora 2 and what I actually think about it because there is a lot to process. And yeah.